don't know. What are we going?
Paramananda Premananda both.
What?
Narayana, where are you?
Okay.
Guardian Mat, Sleepy Hollow's Guardian Mat. Around the corner. I think he's inside.
The little one can stay here also. And he can here.
Cane?
Yeah.
For beating?
Hold his back.
But that's what you do to me. That's only to me.
We are qualified person. Most qualified person.
Yes, for beating.
Yeah, whole check is free. This one is coming.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Brahmacharis.
We haven't got a name for the mat, Gurman.
You should name the mat, Gurdev. Name it. You should give a name.
Mahan Brothers Gaudiya Mat.
We're thinking, what was it? Sleepy
What
Hollow.
like?
Niduvan. Niduvan.
Niduvan Gaudiya Mat.
No name is being given, Gurdev.
But they want to move from here.
Yeah. We want to get a house, Gurman, a big house, 4-bedroom. Yeah.
Anyhow, the name will not be changed. This is like Govardhan Hill.
Go downhill.
We can give any name like that.
Giriraj Gaudiya.
Yeah.
Giriraj Gaudiya Mat.
Giriraj Gaudiya Mat ki Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Gurudev. Hare
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Iti Namani. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Iti Namani. Vanchakalpataru Bhastra Kripa Sindhu Bhevaja Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. Srila Gurudev has requested me to speak something regarding Guru Tattva. So I will try to convey to the best of my ability my understanding of the concept of Guru and the position of Guru, Siksha and Diksha. Siksha and Diksha Guru. As we know, in the Shastras it is declared that Krishna appears to the conditioned soul because he is unable to perceive the Supreme Lord directly within his heart, although the Supreme Lord is present there in his Paramatma manifestation. But the conditioned soul is incapable of perceiving his presence. So the Supreme Lord, out of his causeless mercy, he descends in the form of the spiritual master. And he comes in two manifestations. One manifestation is considered to be his rupa, his form. That is the Diksha Guru, one who gives the initiation to the disciple. And an equal manifestation of that same Supreme Lord is his manifestation in the form of Siksha Guru, one who gives the instructing spiritual master. And he is considered also to be the Swarup of the Lord, almost the same. The Rupa is the form of the Lord, and the Swarupa is considered to be like the personality of the Lord. But as we know, the internal and external of Krishna are identical, because he is Advaitam. He is non-dual, and his personality is the same as his form. So the instructing and the initiating spiritual masters are equal and identical manifestations. So the disciple must have equal regard for both of these manifestations of the Supreme Lord. He must honor them equally. Not that one is lesser than the other. This is a sign of the advancement of the disciple, that he is able to comprehend the position of the Diksha and Siksha Guru. So in our time, we have seen that this tattva, this truth, this siddhanta, has been somewhat misunderstood because of immaturity. But actually anyone who is making adequate advancement on the spiritual path, he will realize that anyone who is coming to help me in my approach to the Absolute Supreme Lord, that personality is to be regarded by me most affectionately, with the greatest respect. And that personality is to be seen by me as the Absolute descending to me to help me. So in the manifestation of Mahaprabhu's movement in the Western world, originally started by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the inaugurator of the Krishna consciousness movement in the Western world, the first of our acharyas in our line to preach in the English language. Then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, doing such a vast movement for the spreading of the mission of Mahaprabhu in the Indian subcontinent and sending his disciples to the Western world. And then one particular disciple coming to the Western world and fulfilling the prophecy of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur to spread this Mahaprabhu's mission, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So we in our time have had the good fortune of his personal association and accepted him as Diksha Guru and also as Siksha Guru, because so much instruction was received from him and is still being received from him. And the position of this personality is without any question one of the most prominent positions in our disciplic line. But if someone becomes mistaken to think that only this one personality is to be considered or is to be honored, and even now there is a philosophy being spread that only he is meant to initiate all people of the world. We've heard some of these conceptions. Ritvik philosophy. These are all apa-sampradayic, apa-siddhantic. Because Krishna is continually coming to this world in so many different forms, through so many different personalities. And if one has received Diksha from one particular guru, if another personality comes into his life who gives him so much guidance, so much help in his spiritual advancement, and actually becomes his Siksha Guru, it may be that he may consider that he has received more from his Siksha Guru than his Diksha Guru. This is not impossible. There are many examples of this in our disciplic line. Narottam Das Thakur, Shyamananda Prabhu, and Srinivasa Acharya, they all took Siksha from Srila Jiva Goswami, although they were initiated by different gurus, Diksha gurus. But they all accepted Srila Jiva Goswami. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, taking Siksha from Swarup Damodar Goswami in the presence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, later coming to Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatana Goswami. And in this way, all of our acharyas in our line, there are so many examples. They have taken Siksha from different Vaishnava personalities. There is one story, if any of you are familiar with the Jaiva Dharma of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. In the beginning of his book, he explains this story that there is one Mayavadi sannyasi. And this Mayavadi sannyasi has very dharmic qualities. He's very learned, very sense-controlled. He has all good spiritual qualifications. And by, he is traveling. He comes to the area of Navadvip Dham. And in Navadvip Dham, he comes to meet one great Vaishnava personality who is there in Sri Navadvip Dham performing bhajan. So this Vaishnava personality, he associates with him and actually becomes converted. He was ready for this conversion, although he was Mayavadi. But he was seeking very greatly, and he was able to be converted to the personal conception of the Supreme Lord. So he began to live there in Navadvip Dham and perform the practices of bhakti, sadhan bhajan, under the guidance of this great Vaishnava. Then, after some time, after so many weeks and months of receiving instruction from him, one day his guru, this Vaishnava who he had now accepted as his guru, told him that today we are going to go together and we are going to visit with my Gurudev. So the two of them both went simultaneously together to another area of Navadvip Dham where there was another exalted Paramahansa Vaishnava. And both this Mayavadi, ex-Mayavadi sannyasi and his Vaishnava guru sat in the presence of this superior personality, and they both heard Harikatha from him. And then after this, they left and they went back again to their own dwelling. So this is an example of the actual etiquette in the Vaishnava circles. Not that there will be some kind of competition. If there is one Vaishnava personality who has become a guru, he has begun to initiate, but yet he has his spiritual standing may be not on the highest level, but yet he is aware that there is another great Vaishnava who is of the higher level. So it is the etiquette that guru, he will give access to his own disciples to have the siksha and the guidance of this higher personality. If the Diksha Guru obstructs the access of his disciples to this higher personality, then that is a disqualification of the Guru, actually. There is something wrong. So, in actuality, the Diksha Guru will be very happy to see that someone can help his disciple. And also he himself will be very anxious to have superior association, because this is the sign of a Vaishnava. A Vaishnava is always looking for the association of higher Vaishnavas. And we see this all the way up to Golok Vrindavan. There, all of the personal associates of the Lord, they are associating with one another in the eternal Leelas of Krishna. And they crave one another's association. And they are enhancing one another's association by their remembrance of Krishna in their own mutual groups. So we must know that if we want to make progress in our spiritual life, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj has given some very nice direction in this regard. He says that the absolute truth moves sometimes in a crooked way. This is the nature. So we may see at one point in time that this flow, this stream, is coming down from the spiritual realm through this personality, and then at another time we may notice that it is here, coming down through another personality. So if we are indeed seekers of the absolute truth ourselves, we must be willing to run to where that next manifestation of the Supreme Lord is. And we must go there with full enthusiasm and with the proper mood and the proper temperament. And we must accept that Krishna is manifesting to me in this way. And if we do so, if we are always open in this way, there will be no obstruction to our spiritual advancement. But if we are becoming prejudiced against various Vaishnava personalities who can offer so much guidance and so much help, then we will obstruct our own spiritual advancement and the advancement of others who are associated with us. So, we must always remember, as Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has told us in the Gurvashtakam prayers, we sing daily, Sakshad Dhari Te Nastamasta Shastri Uktastata Bhavyata Eva Sadvi Kintu Prapoya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guru Sri Charanara Vindam. That Sakshad Hari, that the Gurudev, spiritual master, is considered to be a direct manifestation of the Supreme Lord. And if we honor this manifestation, properly worship and honor this manifestation of the Supreme Lord, with all awe and reverence, as it is said, Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Shadama Vandonmui Savadhana Mate, that with very great care, Savadhana, that we honor and we worship the Gurudev, the manifestation of the Supreme Lord, then our spiritual advancement can come very rapidly. So on this day I would like to ask the mercy of His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj, to be kind upon myself and all of us, and to give us this medicine of Harikatha, which all of our hearts are very greatly needing. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadare Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Tavaivashmi Najman Tvayagina Divijnana Radhe Tam Naman Charanan Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaiva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo. Also we heard so many things here about Guru Tattva. I want to add some more that Raghunath Das Goswami, Guru was Jadunandan Acharya. Knowing this, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu placed the hand of Raghunath Das in the hands of Sant Damodar? Why? And we have never heard that Jadunandan Acharya was so much angry with his disciple Raghunath Das. But he was thinking that I am fortunate, so much fortunate that my disciple. Again to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gazed in hands in the hands of Sri Damodar. And my disciple is now so high class of Vaishnava. Also, that very Raghunath Das Goswami came in Vrindavan and he saw Raghunath Das, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jadunandan Acharya, all in his Siksha Guru in Rupa Goswami. So in Vaishnava Dharma, real Vaishnava Dharma, there is not a wall like this. Now, something, anyone wants to change the ethics also, Chaitanya Charitamrita and all, now they are writing that Jadunandan Acharya became so angry. The Guru of Shyamananda Prabhu, what name? Tibetan. Became so angry. All these are rotten things. The writings of any person who is not liberated, who is not so high standard, we should not realize. There may be so many false things, bad things. So, for established truth, we should go in the writing, in the books, like Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jeev Goswami, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti, Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada also. Srila Prabhupada means your Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Anything will not come as direction in their life. But now those who are writing all these things, that it is established truth, and second day we see that they have come in bogus things. They have left Swamiji, Bhakti cult also, and now they be manager in any क्या कहते हैं?
University.
अरे भाई क्या कहते हैं? अरे hotels and motels. Hotel and motels. Doing so many nonsense things. So we should not. For established truth, we'll have to see Ved, Upanishad, Puran, and the books of authorized acharyas, authentic ones, those who are liberated. So we see. We see also in Jaiva Dharma, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has told, he has written, the disciples of Babaji, what name? Vijay Kumar and Bajnath. They are disciples of a very prominent Vaishnava Thakur, and he sent him both to Puri in Jagannath Dham. To whom? Gopal Guru. Gopal Guru? To learn all these things. And they heard it and they became so high class of Vaishnava. When his Gurudev heard all this and he became so happy that my disciples are so fortunate that they have taken Shiksha from very bona fide high class of Vaishnava, associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there is no worry about this, that you should not go to hear all these things. And we should not believe in the books. Now thousands are published, bogus books. For in truth we should go to Chaitanya Charitamrita, to the books of the Rupa Goswami, Bhakti Goswami Sindhu, and any bona fide Guru writing. We can trust in Swamiji and his books. He was authority. He has never written anything like this. Anyone cannot solve. So now I am coming to my subject. Guru Goshthe Laisi. Not only Guru. There are so many kinds of Guru. Who has anyhow brought me to qualified Guru? And he has given an association. And he has shown the path that you should come with me. This devotee is very high class of devotee. You can hear. This is called Path Pradashar Guru. What? English? Guide.
One who shows the path. One who shows the path.
Path Pradashar Guru. First. And then, secondly, Chaitya Guru. Who is Chaitya Guru? Krishna himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. If you are doing any nonsense, a inspiration will come, don't do. And if any good thing you are going to do, inspiration will come. And knowledge will come. That you should do at once. Who is giving? Chaitya Guru. Always here, like a friend. Atma and Paramatma. He is Paramatma. Always giving instruction and inspiring us. So he is Chaitya Guru. Krishna himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. Then Diksha Guru, who gives the mantras. And one Shiksha Guru, who gives high classes of all teaching by speech, by adopting speech. You can enter in Krishna Bhakti realm. So, we should honor all kinds of four Gurus, but there should be some gradation. Not that is all. Nautam Thakur has written, Vaishnava Chiniya Adara Karibe Jabe. We should try to honor all Vaishnavas, not as the same, but according to their. And that ability is Shraddha, that is Bhakti, according to Bhakti of Krishna. But don't disregard anyone. Even though I have no bhakti, even you cannot associate with them, but don't dishonor. Even an ant, never. In your family, if anyone is not doing bhajan, you should not make a problem for him. Don't always disregard. But you should not tell Hari Katha to him. But your behavior should be very sweet. Like Prahlad Maharaj and his father. His father created so many troubles, so many problems. Even he wanted to cut down the head of Prahlad Maharaj. He gave poison. He wanted to burn him. But what he did? He prayed for Nrsimha Maharaj that, oh, be very kind to my father. He never disputed. He never quarreled with his father. No? Only simply he answered something, question, and it was true, but never quarreled. So our behavior should be like this. If anyone has party feeling, you should not have any party feeling. All the devotees of any group, of any spiritual leader, all we are in family. All these treat like this. You should not make any party feeling, politics, or anything. Simply, you have come to do bhajan, sadhana. So we should try to follow all these things. If you are following very honestly and simple in way, then your devotion for Krishna will increase. So we'll have to serve all kinds of people. Goshthe. You'll have a rati, what I told you yesterday. Rati. This morning. What is the meaning of rati? Govinda Bhagat.
Rati, that when one's bhakti has gone beyond nishta, ruchi, asakti, and has reached the stage of bhav, then that type of affection, spiritual affection, and this is rati. So that one should aim for that. One should not immediately. One should fix one's mind how one will have this type of affection, or rati.
Okay. Is there any symptom for rati? Any symptom that you can judge that this person has a rati? Rupa Goswami had given all these things. If you want to develop your Krishna consciousness, you should know, try to know. A businessman goes to any college where he learns everything. No? But there are so many classes for this. If you want to play on harmonium, you should try to go to any person who knows, who is so qualified in this. So, what is the symptom? If anyone has a rati, don't believe anyone is weeping and chanting Hare. You should not know. Be careful whether he has rati or not. And that is Shanti, Abhaktakalatvam, Viraktiramani Shunyata, Shabanda Samutkantha, Nam Gani Sadaruchi, Asakti Stat Gunakhyane, Priti Tat Vasati Sthali Ityadi Bhava, Surjat Bhavan. If anyone has rati, the symptom is clear. You can judge yourself. And that is Shanti. You are doing bhajan. And it may be that it may come some thing to make you angry and disturb your heart. But still your heart is so calm and quiet. Never you become angry. He never becomes angry. Though it comes so much things, but he is always calm and quiet. Why? Oh, this is the rules and regulation. In world this always happens. Anyone dies, anyone becomes so troublesome. So I should not give my attention so much for all this. I should try to do my Abartha Kalappan. Always he chants, remembers, and always he in association of any bhakta. A single minute is not wasting. Abartha Kalam, Virakti, always. Detachment from material, all things matters. Never he is attached to anyone of this world. His attachment is always with Krishna. So no attachment with this world. If you have no attachment for Krishna and Bhakti, then automatically you are bound to attach with worldly things. So if anyone has rati, he has no attachment. If anyone worldly, all these things. Then Manasunnanda, he never wants his praise. That also praise me. We giving a lecture. How beautiful lecture I have given. Tell. You should tell. Oh, very good. Gurudev, so much high class. I see that in world anyone cannot give lectures like you. Perhaps you are himself God. Never, never. If anyone is doing like so, he will see that I'm dying. It is like a day. Virakti, Manashunyata, Asha Bandha. He is informally believed that Krishna will be attended. I will surely attend Krishna praying. Asha Bandha, Samutpanta. But when I will have, how will have? He is doing practices of the bhakti, Shamanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Bandhanam, Padashivanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Sakham, Atmagitam. So he is performing all these things purely. Asha Bandha, Samutkantha, Namgane, Sadahari, Ruchi. Always he has taste in doing Sankirtan now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Always, whether he is alone, whether he is with devotees, so many, always Nam Gani Sadhana. Always there will be some taste in that. Nam Gane Sadaruchi, Ashakti Stadgunatkan. Always he is very fond of explaining the glories of his Gurudev, Vaishnava, especially of Krishna and Radha and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sometimes he will weep when explaining all these things. Nam Gane Sadaruchi, Ashakti Stadgunatkan. Where he will live, especially in Vrindavan, in Navadvip, in Gambhira, where he will mind all these things. Then ask Pratitat. These are some symptoms that you can judge yourself that he has a rati. So he is telling that you should have rati in ghost. What is ghost? In Vrindavan, Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Giriraj Govardhan, Nandagaon, Barshana, Gahwarvan, Bhandirvan, Vrindavan, especially Nidhuban, Shiva Kund, the tree, banyan tree, Bansiva, the Jamuna ke tat, the bank of the river, Jamuna. These are ghosts. Why ghost? Where Krishna always does so many leelas with gop and gopis, with friends, cowherd boy, with mother, Jashoda Maiya, titles. Sometimes chastise this supreme personality of God, this place. Sometimes Gopi are binding Krishna with Srimati Radhika, Radha Damodar, this place. Sometimes Krishna is begging mercy of Srimati Radhika, these places. So this is ghost, where stha means to live, where gopis, cows live there. This is called ghost. Nandagaon and all gopis, all are ghosts. You will have to rati more than Shraddha, Nishtha, Ruchi and Asha. Then Gosthalesu, Gosthala, those who are living in these places. Who are living? Rup, Sanatan, Raghunath Das Goswami, Goswami, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, then Narottam Thakur and all, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. In the last time, also Baldev Vidyabhushan, Vishwanath Chakravarti, whole lifetime he became. He was there and doing bhajan. So if you are not there by mind, yet you will have to be there. Here sitting, doing bhajan, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You should see, oh, this place is, oh, there are so many manifestations of Giriraj Vardhan. Kalindi manifests here in Nadi river. So many, lot of flowers are there. I heard the voice of Kaku bird here. Kuhu, kuhu. So pleasant. And so many cows. So Vrindavan comes in his memory and in his heart. And Krishna also, Radha and all Gopi comes here. So do bhajan like this. If you cannot be in Vrindavan, then at the time when you are doing bhajan, reciting the months, in morning and evening, you can be in Vrindavan. Without any paisa, no fare for going there by flight, airplane. No ticket, nothing is. Mind will go at once there. So try to be there. No passport, no visa, nothing is there. So bhajan is so cheap. Then Sujane. Sujane means there are so many kinds of Vaishnavas. The followers of Sri Sampradaya, of Ramanuja Sampradaya. They worship Narayana and Lakshmi. We should honor them. Though they are not worshipping Krishna yet. Some are Ramanandi. They worship Ram and Sita. Don't disturb them. Try to honor them. Some are worshipping Lakshmi and Narayan. You have to honor them. Some are in Nimbat Sampradaya, having Krishna with Dwarkavati, Dwarka, Rukmini, Shattabhama, no harm. They are all in tattva, same. So you should honor all them. You should not make a vow. Raghunath Das Goswami had told for Ramanu Sampradaya, Vaishnava, who do tilak like another say, they follow some other principles of bhakti, but yet they are bhakta. And so many sampradayas they are having worshipping Lakshmi and Ram, Sita, Nrsimhadev. But what is it? If they are in Vrindavan, don't try to dishonor. You should respect as a Vaishnava. We always give jai to Charo Sampradaya Vaishnava. But if anyone in the same Sampradaya, in Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, having same all established truth and more, especially when anyone always glorifying Swamiji, that what is the cause that we can dishonor that person? We should do it. It is against bhakti. If any dog will come to me, that I am coming from Swamiji, I am coming from the servant of Swamiji, I will embrace him. I will honor him. I will worship him. And I do. That have no fear at all. So why these balls are coming? I want to take up this ball and throw in a Pacific Ocean. There should be no wall within Vaishnava. There was not any wall, any these things. This is barriers. So he is telling Sujane. These are Sujan, who? Of all other kinds of Sampradaya Vaishnava, but yet you should honor. Not only this, he is telling that have a rati to them, that they are my friends, bandhus. Those who are Brahmin in Vrindavan, worshipping so many goddesses like Shankar, like Hanuman, like Ganesh, but yet always moving and taking darshan of Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Shyam Sundar, Gopishwar Mahadev, and they chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sometimes not. No harm. No harm. You should have rati to that Brahmins also. If they are not one-ended Vaishnavas, Ananya, they are not Ananya Vaishnava. Ananya Vaishnava means one-ended they are. If they are not even, because they have some regard for Krishna. They live in Vrindavan. One day, there will be pure Vaishnava. Api Chetsu Duracharo Bhajate Mam Ananya Bhag Sadhureva Sammantabhya Samyak Davasito. Krishna has ordered in Gita. If a man is up Chetsu Duracharo. Sudurachara means if he is engaged anyone in very bad practices, he goes to prostitutes, he does comments any bad things, liar or other things. He is a cheater, yet if he is doing bhajan of Krishna, Ananya, it may be. Don't decide that all the Krishna bhakts are pure. No? In beginning, they will be like Jagai Madhai. They will be like who goes to prostitutes. Anyone begins Krishna consciousness from very lower stage. And if he is practicing bhakti, pure bhakti, very soon he will change his all mood and character and he will be pure. So don't have any hate, don't malice anything. So you should treat him like a Krishna Bhakta. Very soon his all bad things will go away. Apichesso duracharo bhajate mam ananda bhat sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavastyo chittam bhavati dharmatma. Very soon he will be a very good, great kind of Mahatma. I know so many Vaishnavas. Really, in their beginning they were very stupid, nonsense and so many. So many. But being in association of high class of Vaishnava, Guru, and chanting and remember, they can so high class of Vaishnava. I also know those who were in high class of Guru and association, but neglecting them, they went down to hell. I also know. So many. So we should try to adopt all these things. Swamantre, what Guru has given mantra. You should know that that mantra is not mantra, it is himself, Krishna, Guru, Mahaprabhu, or all these things. Mantra or all that. And especially Mahamantra, there is some difference in mantra and Mahamantra. Krishna name. Krishna name is himself, the supreme personality of Godhead, that is Krishna. There is no difference in Krishna and Krishna name. It is only something seems due to the quality of Vaishnava. But actually Krishna name is Krishna. No difference at all. You should believe that you are chanting the name, not chanting, but you are calling Krishna, and Krishna is there. A very strong belief. Then you can go up. I think so many persons cannot realize this. That when I am chanting Krishna, Krishna is coming. Krishna is there. Also, Ajamil could not believe that when he took the name of Narayana, all his sins, sin will go. Sin will burnt. He never knew. But when at the time of death, 3 Jamdut came, and at the time 4 Vishnudut came, and there was a dagger, and Vishnudut told that his all sins had gone away. Now he is pure. Now he is qualified to go Vaikuntha. Then he realized, oh, I've overcome by death overcome death, and I'm so qualified that I may go to Vaikuntha. Never he realized before. So you cannot realize this. But if you are chanting name, it will be, all your sins will go. If you respect it, very with respect you are chanting and remembering this mantra and Mahamantra, all kinds of sin will go away. And a relation with Krishna will come automatically. How you know? In India, here I don't know the rules, but in India, father and mother selects any boy for his beautiful, darling daughter. And both sitting together, a priest comes and tells that you should utter this mantra. You are wife, you are husband. And for whole life you are one. You should help each other. Then from that very time, they became husband and wife. In India, they never give up anyone. If any wife becomes blind, lame, or she is not able to do service to serve his husband, yet husband never gives up. Never and never. And if the husband becomes a leprosy man, leprosy is there. He cannot earn money, he becomes idle or full of diseases, or he becomes worthless. But even that chaste lady will never give up. What to tell after marriage, before marriage, if father gives a word that she is going to be married with that person, this is enough. She takes in her mind, in her heart, that she is my wife, she is my husband. So there is no marriage, and he never gives up. Like Draupadi, like Gandhari, his husband was blind. He took himself a cloth and she was so powerful. So, in mantra, always say it very carefully, not like this, taking bath, in very Indian place, solitary place, facing east, doing Achman, and thinking that I am in Vrindavan. Jamuna is flowing very gently, kal-kal, kal-kal. There are plants of belly, chameli, jui, and so many fragrant and sweet flowers. These are humming. And Kakunj is singing, kuhu, kuhu. And also peacocks are dancing there. And Radha and Krishna are there. And so beautifully there. And chant and remember your mind. Making one-ended mind. Then it will be true. Otherwise, you are sing here and there. Oh, come on, sing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, playing Krishna. Oh, my horse is there. He is there. One mind. So then mantra will fruit. Otherwise, it will not give fruit. So mantra, you should know that Krishna mantra is Krishna himself and Radhika. Both. Cling Krishnaya. Swaha. What is the meaning of Swaha? I am giving myself in the lotus feet of Krishna. And this relation is with me. So this mantra will give relation. Like Purohit keeps, our father, mother touched his earning daughter. In the same way. A relation will come. Vivid relation. Not only that, I am Krishna Das. What kind of Krishna Das you are? The mantra will tell and you will realize yourself in some way. If you are practicing with honor doing all these things. And Sri Namni Nayanangal Dasudharaya Padanangadagadarudhaya Gira Ulkarini Chitang Papuhakada Tamanam Grahane Bhavishyati. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself telling, oh, I have no prem in Krishna. I am still alive. Na prema gandhosti darapi me harau krandami saubhagya bharam prakashutam bansi vilasya nana avalokanandina vibhatma jata prana patanga kana pritha. Weeping bitterly, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells, oh, I should die, I should die. Why I am living? I have no prem, no love and affection with Krishna. I know a fish has so much love and affection from water, with water. And if anyone take that fish out of water, what he will do? He will restless and die at once. No remedy at all. Only remedy that you should put that fish at once in water. And no prema and devotion for Krishna. And still I am alive. A fish cannot live without water. And still alive without Krishna. But all are telling that, oh, you have so high class of things. But I have not a single smell of Krishna. So I should die. Have you this kinds of more? But all. So he is praying to name. Oh, name Prabhu, you are himself Krishna and Radhika. When a day will come that I will chant Krishna, my heart will be melted. If anyone has moved like this, there is no war. There is no irsha dvesh. Envy, jealousy, and envy. No duplicate and political things. Never it will come. It will go very far away. Sri Namni. Always think that when you are chanting Krishna, Krishna is there. It is only the defect in you that you are not seeing and realizing. But Krishna is ever there. Not only heart. In all atoms of whole world, all atoms of air, everywhere Krishna. There is no place where Krishna is. Once, there were so many students of a guru. Guru took any very sweet, very good sweet, just a sweet in his hand. And he gave it to his all students, each one. And he told, you should take it where there is none. You should go and after eating, you should return to me. But see, anyone should not see in a very solitary place where none is there, you should take. All the students went, except one, all took and went to Gurudev after washing hands. Have you taken? Yes, Gurudev. Anyone saw you? Never. Anyone could not see. But one student, he returned with that sweet. Gurudev told him, why you could not take? Because I could not find any place, solitary place. Why? You should go in that room, there is none and you can take it. Oh Gurudev, I see Krishna everywhere. Everywhere. So this is qualified. So you should be like that. And then chant Krishna name. Your heart will be melted. If your heart is not melting, then go to council of Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami means any bona fide devotee council. Especially. Once there was sitting a very good council near Rupa Goswami in Radha Damodar temple, now very. It was called Seva Kund. At that time it was Seva Kund. Not Radha Damodar temple, because at that time it was not established. And the very bona fide persons, all devotees were there. And they were hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam. Who are telling Srimad Bhagavatam? Oh, why you are telling? Who are telling, explaining Bhagavatam? Why you are not sitting? Huh? Oh. So, Raghunath Das Goswami was explaining, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Srimad Bhagavatam. What thing? In Ras Panchayati. In Ras Panchayati, what thing? Jayati te dhikam janmana praja srayatim indira Shvashvadatrahi Daitadeshatam Dikstutavaka Tvaidvikasava Tvam Vichinvate Tava Kathamritam Tatta Jivanam Kabhirivitam Kalmashapaham Shamanamangalam Srimadattatam Bhuvi Grinanti Te Bhuridajana. And he was that friend who saw good away, all there weeping, almost all there. Some became faint, some nose were running, some ears were constant. Only there was only Rupa Goswami, he was not doing anything. He was sitting, just as his eyes were open, as he was in natural way. Anyone thought and saw that on earth, all hearts are melting. There are some symptoms that they are also immersed in Krishna prema. But why Rupa Goswami? Nothing is there. He went there and he saw that he is dead or he is living, I don't know. But eyes are open and he took a cotton and he put it here. At once a very warm but air came from his nose and that was so big. Then he saw that he is in Golok Vrindavan. He was not like a ordinary fish in ordinary water tank. If there is not so much water, a big fish, when he will run here and there, the water will be muddy. But a very big fish, not only one very big. He will play so much in Pacific Ocean, the water will not make it muddy. So, the heart of Rupa Goswami is like an endless ocean of rasa. And he is, it will not be muddy. Anyone cannot उनके प्रेम को नहीं माप सकता. How deep, endless his dreams. So we should be like this. Try to have a heart like and also praying. This is the pressing. This is the mission of Chaitanya mission, and this is the mission of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami, and this is same mission mine. The words of Srila Bhaktivedanta. Something has been left. Tomorrow I will try to explain. I wanted to explain whole book, but it took 8 or more days, 9 days, only explain half a slide. But I hope that you will gain so much from all these things and try to have in your heart forever. And this will add your bhakti, love and affection, and your heart will be also developed. Go, Namaste.
Hare Krishna.
अरे वो तपन मिश करते पागल हो गया जो.
Attention please.
क्या हो गया?
Tomorrow will be initiation about 6:30. He who wants to take initiation, please register their name and address to Rajanath Prabhu. And 9 a.m. will be fire sacrifice. Who took already initiation and who will took tomorrow, I request them all to
And
join
all other
fire
devotees
sacrifice.
can offer
And other devotee also can offer in fire sacrifice tomorrow 9 a.m. Another announcement that one day during Harinama Mulamba, we lose our cordless mic. If anyone get this, please. Still it is not found yet. If anyone get it, please refund. We will be grateful to him forever. Hare Krishna. Anyone is not? It will be like that.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
who have taken flower or not? Anybody who has not got flower who has taken Harinam this year?
Oh, Harinam and Diksha?
Yes.
Yeah, I need flower.
Radhika, you got a flower?
Do you want this word here or you want it there here?
What is it?
The word here. The word.
Sastino Chitananto Vasudevo Vishnu Dadhatu Swastino Narayano Maravai Swastinaha Purushottamo Dadhatu Swastino Sakseno Vishesharaha Swastino Rishikesho Dadhatu Swastino Harihi Swastino Janasuto Bhagavato Dadhatu Swasti Sumangalai So Maha. They'll see that it need, otherwise no need to sleep daytime. Have to prohibit as much as possible. Brahmachari sarvattam bhavati. Now we have to see it like this. सीधा ये कर दीजिए ऐसे, तेरा ऐसा 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 कर दीजिए. हाँ. Thrice. Hurry up, please, do hurry up. So many things have to do. Hurry up, please. Be careful. Maybe he's got his hand and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Namo Something from the ladies. When you go to ladies, please ask them, Bhagavati Bhikshang Dehi. And when you go to male, then you ask them, Bhavan Bhikshang Dehi. At first, have to take any donation from any female. After that, male, female. जाओ जल्दी करो। तुम्हाराय कवये कवये परीक्षाय परीक्षाय परायणाय देवाय देवाय Om Sidamni, Om Sidamni, Om Krishnaya, Om Saya, Om Saya, Om Sidamni, Alaya, Alaya,
The guy's just
और प्रिय प्रभु वो काला बैग है ना जिसमें लिख के लिखते हो उसमें मना का है सच भाई दे
When'd you service back the booth? I'm not doing it very well. Hey, I was chanting. Sorry, I'm on there.
Everything.
Yes, once. Now stand up.
just get right behind you.
You can take this pot. Yeah. Take this pot. Yes. Then you can take and
Pour everything in. Okay.
Om Prajapati Vishnu Rishi Virat Gayatri Chandaha Shri Vishnu Devata Vishnu Dasa Jasas Kamasa Shri Radha Krishna Dasa Saskamasya Jajaniya Yoge Yogaha Om Purnahomam Yasase Vishnave Bohomi Ya Asmai Vishnave Bhoti Sa Varam Asmai Dadati Vishnu Varam Vine Yasasa Ami Loke Swaha. Now I have to do parikrama with Mahamantra. No.